Oh man, so we back with another motherfucking videos. In this video, we finna react to basically what has happened since yesterday. As y'all know, we finna get SNL tonight, and then tomorrow we finna get the Oscars. You feel me? So let's get straight back shot for sure. So we got this one where she references like basically all of her music tracks on the SNL trailer, basically.
Some videos, yes, and
Cold open, the monologue.
yes. Oh, and we can't be friends.
What? Why not?
Imperfect for you. Oh, I see. Ariana is just listing track titles from her new album.
Oh.
True story.
Kind of genius marketing strategy.
Bye.
Smart one right there. You feel me? But next up we got this thing right here. So basically this is Eternal Sunshine. This is the I Wish I Hated You, and then we have Positions. Y'all can tell a lot has changed since then. And bro, I'm dying at this one because bro, this person said that they took her left leg, and it literally looks like they amputated her left leg. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. So the next one we got here is that Eternal Sunshine actually debuted #2 on iTunes US within just 1 minute of it being released. So, you know what I mean? That's just some GOAT type shit right there. You feel me? And she also admits that she'll probably never sing or perform I Wish I Hated You live, which is crazy. I understand that because it's a very emotional song. But in my personal bruh, like I thought, you know, the beat was like kind of like upbeat, but the lyrics were really sad. And after watching the music video, you kind of understand it a lot more. You feel me? Next up, we also have that Eternal Sunshine now has a Metacritic of 84 out of 100 based on 8 reviews. I mean, you can't really consider like professionals to really score like what an album is. You know, for example, the Grammys are fucking rigged at this point. No one really cares about the Grammys at this point. It doesn't really matter what the higher up people think. It matters what the people think, because the people are the people that are listening to the music. And in my personal opinion, Eternal Sunshine is at least like a 95, at least, because it was just a really good album in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I didn't even think, I was low-key doubting on it in the beginning too. I'm not gonna even cap with y'all, man, because you know it felt like I thought it was kind of I thought it was gonna be a rushed album, and it really wasn't, you know. And people are saying like it's just her trying to put her side of the story, make her look like she was the victim, which based off of the album, you know, she basically is. You know, she wasn't really the one that was doing anything in the relationship. Like she wasn't causing no problems or nothing, according to the album, of course. But you know, we don't know for sure. But you know, I believe her because I'm a supporter of her, so I believe her. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think she would lie like that. But who knows? And then next up we got, I don't know what this was in the interview, but Zach saying so it goes, there's 2 songs that I feel most understood by the album. It is Supernatural, which is the horniest one. When I heard Supernatural, the beat goes hard, but people don't realize that shit is sexual tension type shit, you know, shit. But in iTunes US, we have We Can't Be Friends. Yes, and Supernatural and The Boy's Mine. Not bad. But we don't know if they went up, because this was literally based off of yesterday. So. And bro, we literally got our own lyric for us Arianators, bro. When she says, "You hit like my biggest fan when I hear what the critics say." Also, I don't know if y'all knew, Nona is actually the first person on is the oldest person on Spotify to ever be featured on Spotify album. Something like that. So that's dope. And yesterday, Ari, she basically dominated the Genius Lyrics chart. I mean, Eternal Sunshine was #1. I'm not really feeling Eternal Sunshine. It wasn't really my favorite one. The Boy Is Mine. I really mess with it. It's fucking fire. True Story. It's probably one of my favorite songs on there. It's up there. It's not bad. Supernatural. It's alright. Don't Want to Break. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I've listened to this album at least 5 times so far, but I still gotta listen to it because I don't even know the lyrics like that. Nor do I really know the songs. Like I can't just like automatically think of that song. I gotta still learn like the title of the song and everything like that. But it also debuted #1, so you know I'm saying Ari still goated. You feel me? To all people that said that she fell off type shit, she didn't. And this was her texting Courtney, where it goes, "Can I use your name in a song? Not sold on it, but yet. But if it sings good, is that okay? Let's go." Rhymes with Courtney. Nothing. Usual Ari comedy. And this one's crazy. This picture right here. How time flies, man. Literally within a 10-year span, a lot has changed. A lot has changed for real. Is it the same hair length? It looks like she's wearing the same thing too, the same black outfit, except that this one's more of like a V-neck. Are they both V-neck? I don't know. I don't know fashion like that either, guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. I'm just a casual reactor. You feel me? And at the time that this was posted, it said that Eternal Sunshine has reached #1 in 68 countries on iTunes. But actually, I think it's hit 100 right now, and I think it's probably gonna hit over probably because Harvey's a motherfucking goat. You dig? But yeah, a lot of people they're saying it was. I mean, it's definitely her first out. Like it was better than Positions in my personal opinion. I don't know if you compare Eternal Sunshine to Positions. My personal opinion, I think. Eternal Sunshine had probably. I don't know. I kind of like I give Positions a little bit of a higher edge, but that's just because I'm not used to Eternal Sunshine. But to be honest, both of them they first didn't really stick out to me like that. But as time goes on, I liked Positions a lot. And it could be the same thing for Eternal Sunshine. You feel me? So these are all the references too. This is the memory removal thing or whatever. We have this reference too to the movie. We also have this place called Pitchfork that has memorable lyrics from Eternal Sunshine. So we have Don't Want to Break Up Again, which is I made it so easy, spent so much on therapy, blame my own codependency, but you didn't even try. Eternal Sunshine, I showed you all my demons, all my lies, but you played me like Atari. Now it's like I'm looking in the mirror. Hope you feel right when you're in her. That's an iconic line probably from one of her albums, from her discography. And I'll play this one right here. This lyric from True Story, this verse is a fucking bar, bruh. Like that is so relatable to a lot of people out there. You feel me? Especially coming from her perspective. And the fact that she's just been hated on a lot. And when she said this, that just shuts up all the motherfucking haters. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and, this one right here, very empowering. And then the last one, how could we know we'd make the bad stuff delightful, perfect for you? And perfect for you, I messed with it. It was a great song. I like the song. I like the beat. I like the chorus and everything like that. So we have this one, which is a reference to 16 Candles. So they do have Evan Peters. I was questioning yesterday, was that really Evan Peters? And it was. According to her, she told Zach saying that it was hard. Bye was a hard song to write because she desperately didn't want to sound like a FU type shit, but she wanted to be rooted in self-awareness and with love, immigrating from the situation, and that's why she put it after the intro. The fact that she said that was the hardest song to write is crazy, especially because I feel like most of the songs that she put, I just realized this. And Thank You Next, she put Ghostin', Needy, and Imagine within the first top 4, I think, or something like that. And it was never really the last song. I thought personally for me, I thought the last songs would be the ones that you have the most emotional connection to, but yeah. And this is also on the topic of bye. She wrote it on the day that she was very upset and emotional. It was a bit more reactive, and it wasn't representative of how I actually feel, which is so true. Because when I listen to Bye Bye, it doesn't even sound like a sad song, to be honest. The thing with this album is that you actually gotta listen to the lyrics, because when you listen to the lyrics, you'll understand actually the album is a lot more sadder than what it sounds, because the beat goes hard. Every song is not there's no songs out there that really make it sound like a sad song, except what song would it even be? I don't even know, but there's a song I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But yeah. And then we got the last references in the We Can Be Friends. These are the references from the movie. The production on the music video was dope. You know what I'm saying? Her acting, A1. That part where she starts tearing up and shit, that shit got me going. I ain't gonna cap it, y'all, man. But I want to show y'all this real quick. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, bro. Time does really fly like that, bro. It really do be like that. So, with this one right here, basically it says that Eternal Sunshine starts with a question and ends with an answer. Which is true. Because in the intro, she says, how can I tell from the right relationship? And then Nona responds with this. Never go to bed without kissing goodnight. That's the worst thing to do. Don't ever do that. And if you can't, you feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place. Get out. That's some words of wisdom right there.
Ariana Grande just released her new album, Eternal Sunshine, and she has a lot to say about her ex-husband, Dalton Gomez. So let's read some of the lyrics and then read him to filth. In Don't Want to Break Up Again, she writes, I fall asleep crying, you turn up the TV, you don't want to hear me, one more sleepless night. Wow! So he was an emotionally absent husband, but it gets worse, so just hold on. In Eternal...
Then again, bro, I as I said before, bro, I really don't even know, like, if she's referencing to her relationship or if she's referencing to a story that she wants to talk, like just a made up story. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't know what to believe anymore at this point. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all.
Sunshine, she sings, now she's in my bed laying on your chest. So he didn't only cheat, he cheated in Ariana's bed, in the house Ariana bought. Oh yeah, we know who bought the house, don't play. I'm gonna pop off, but I'm gonna read one more lyric. She sings, hope you feel alright when you're in her. Ooh. You have to beware of the Dalton Gomez's of the world because they'll see how likable you are, how popular you are, how successful you are, and they'll start to feel insecure. Their masculinity will start to feel attacked. A lot of men are initially attracted to a powerful woman because of what she does for him, and then inside of the relationship, they start to break down, and then they try to take you down. Emotionally, physically, they'll have someone in your house that you bought to try to make a fool of you. If a man like Dalton Gomez chooses to enter a relationship with a powerful woman like Ariana Grande, it's on him to get over his insecurities. It's on him to man up.
Preach, I guess. Outside scenes, yeah, scenes back on your chest. Bro, so you know this is I guess about Dalton Gomez, I guess, but we really don't know except unless Ari she's never gonna publicly speak about the relationship, but you know, basically, I don't know. Maybe she wasn't allowed to say this shit in because of the divorce case, but maybe she just explained the whole entire story through the album. You feel me? Last thing that we're gonna look at right here is this.
Ariana Grande's new album is 100% her Reputation era. Eternal Sunshine is about someone whose reputation has never been worse, but she's too fragile and too delicate to fight back right now. So instead, she succumbs to the narrative, taps out, and lets you take everything away from her, except her truth. Rolling Stone has already declared it an instant classic, giving it a perfect 100% score. This album very clearly
As it should be, bro. This shit should have been a 100 out of 100, you know what I'm saying? Because this album was some straight heat, and it debuted with some heat.
tells Ariana's side of the story from the last year, and it's almost uncomfortably personal. She pleads her innocence over and over again, and instead of being angry like in Reputation, saying, look what you made me do, she says, look what you've done to me. As tormentors hyper-criticize her every single move, she can't just keep breathing this time. She needs to forget.
Is there a chapter in your life you wish you could forget?
So many.
Brighter Days Inc., offering a Pattern non-surgical procedure to erase all your unwanted memories.
I understand why her label said it's like Thank You Next, because it really does chronicle a downfall. The first 9 songs chronicle the absolute demise of her that people were praying for, the demise of her marriage, her public image, and her peace of mind. When the world breaks you down and completely commits to never loving you again, you have nothing left to tell but your truth. And that's why Ariana Grande was crying in the studio. On the song True Story, she says, I'll play the villain if you want me to. But she also says the song is an untrue story based on untrue events. On songs like Intro, Bye, and Don't Want to Break Up Again, she tells the story of her ill-fated marriage to Dalton and infers that Dalton was the first person to emotionally move on from that relationship. And that's why Ariana hesitantly contemplated going to a new relationship, because she sees that her ex does not give a fuck. She inferred that when she would cry, he would tune her out with other sounds like the TV and stuff. Are you ready to die, Dalton Gomez? However, this album isn't about playing the victim. It's about understanding your own part in your whole world burning down. And she understands the gray area makes her look very bad. And because of your incessant bullying, she knows it's impossible to completely rehab her image at this point. So on the song Eternal Sunshine, she definitely admits that the optics of this is a lot of her fault. However, track 10 is the #1 most important song on the album. That is the song where her memory gets erased. I think it's the #1 saddest song a pop star has made about her relationship to the public. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, the movie that this concept album is based on, is about someone who is suffering so bad they would rather have their whole memory erased than think about it for one more second. The song is called We Can't Be Friends. But when she says we can't be friends, she's referring to her ex-fans or the public. And she's so devastated.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Dalton. But you talking about us? About y'all? Y'all fake ass fans? Y'all ex fans? You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. You dig?
That the people who once loved her and cheered her up like no other now are committed to hating her. She sings, I don't want to tiptoe or hide, but I don't want to add to this monstrous fire. I just want to let this story die, and I'll be alright. Then she pleads that one day she hopes you'll love her again. She sings, me and my truth just sit in silence. Baby girl, it's just you and me. She tells her haters who were once fans, we can't be friends, but I just like to pretend. Until you like me again, I'll wait for your love. She'll wait for you guys to love her again. Then after she pretends none of that happened and her memory is erased, the last 3 songs are actually her happier songs. On the song Imperfect for You, she actually sings about how she's happy her and Dalton found each other because before they did, they were both anxious, fucked up, and not happy, but together they can be calm, letting us know that there was probably no home left to wreck for either of them. And she refers to them as a happy disaster. In the final song, there's a quote from Nona that reassures her that as long as she's following her heart, every decision she's made is the correct one. She's in the right relationship, and she's allowed to be happy. So the only question left is, can you love her again?
We always gonna fuck with art on this channel, you feel me? But that's gonna cap this video for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all later tonight because I finna react to the SNL. So, peace.